Who are Black Sheep Design? A full-service design firm offering branding, websites, and communications to business. This is them. Black Sheep Design currently sit within New Zealand's design industry. This industry contributes 10.1 billion to the economy. Design cuts across many industry sectors, particularly manufacturing, where it contributes 27% to national GDP. By region, this is what it looks like. Black Sheep Design is involved with many design processes that fall within the following disciplines. Product and interactive are the main design contributors toward GDP in New Zealand. Looking ahead to the future, 2030, the issue now faced by New Zealand's eco-business and Black Sheep Design is that they are not quick enough with incorporating design with rapid technology disruption. Yet public investment in design is still low relative to other parts of New Zealand's economy. By applying Porter's Five Forces tool, we can assess whether it be feasible for Black Sheep Design to enter the UK market. Let's first look at competitive rivalry. New Zealand companies' current capabilities in emerging technology are shown in this graph. As you can see, New Zealand scores quite low on most of these. This directly impacts Black Sheep Design. The design economy is rapidly growing in the UK, with many small firms compared to a few larger firms. The growth is mainly in startups that survive longer than 3 years. Design is becoming increasingly digital and equates to 1 in 3 design roles. But much of the design economy goes untapped. Yet inequality risks emerge between those firms who access design and those that don't. Now let's look at the threat of new entry. There is a high threat of new entrants, and some design associations are now leaning toward regulation. Threat is high as barriers to entry are low, the capital cost is low, and entry requirements are quick, cheap, and easy. No licenses are required, but Black Sheep Design must advise the Information Commissioner's Office on how they intend to use their data. Now let's look at supplier power. There is a concentration of skilled designers, mostly small, in the UK. London is recognised as a powerhouse of creative design. There is more access to UX and UI technology, and this is a major benefit coming from New Zealand. BST can now form partnerships that complement their business. Coming to Brexit in 2019, the UK will not have the same access to creative people in Europe. It is a possibility that many design firms will relocate to continental Europe. So let's look at the threat of substitution. It's medium to high threat. There are some substitutes currently performing a very similar service to BST, but by different means. Wix and Squarespace offer a low-cost website building service. There's new technologies introduced every few months. BST have an advantage as they offer a full service and knowledge of all design areas. Knowledge and collaboration equals a strong business relationship, and it makes it difficult to switch products. Lastly, let's look at buyer power. Demand for design skills is expected to grow, especially for originality and creative skills, along with digital skills. Powerful customers can capture value by forcing down prices and demanding better quality and service. But BSD won't compete on price. The current market is in favour of new entrants in the UK market due to low barriers to entry and quick and easy entry requirements. While they have many SME design firms in London, the industry is still rapidly growing with much of it remaining untapped, plus a high success rate, 60%. With a high number of suppliers and design specialism in the UK, Black Sheep Design can access new technologies with more ease. With many suppliers and rapid introduction of new technology comes a risk of customers substituting BSD's product. However, many of these firms will sit in a price competitive market, whereas Black Sheep can offer a differentiated